everyone, my name is Sushi Funk. With the prospect of a new Hitman game coming in the near future, I thought it would be fun to take a look back at the series as a whole and examine each game on a deeper level. To start things off, let's talk about Hitman Codename 47, the first installment to the Hitman franchise. Released at the end of 2000, it was EO Interactive's first ever attempt at a video game, and honestly, it kinda shows. Clunky AI, unforgiving difficulty, and awkward controls mar what could have otherwise been an amazing game. Flawed as it may be, Hitman still offers a lot of fun to be had, if you have the patience for it. The game immediately starts you off with more questions than answers. You awaken as Subject 47 in what appears to be a mental hospital. A voice over a loudspeaker immediately begins to speak to you and urges you to trust him. However, all is not what it seems. With his help, you escape the hospital and later become Agent 47, a hitman for an organization called the International Contract Agency, or the Agency for short. Throughout the game, you go on missions to assassinate targets around the world. Later on, it's discovered that all of your contracts were paid for by one man, a big no-no according to the agency. Near the end of the game, you uncover the truth of your past, and perhaps find some vindication for yourself. Hitman does offer you a choice in how to play the game, though it does its best to encourage you to take the stealthy approach. Either way you play, you'll fail, over and over and over. Hitman is hard. It's very hard. It's designed for you to learn each level by trial and error, which can result in you playing missions again and again. At the start of each level, you are given a briefing explaining your current objectives with additional information that can help you succeed. But it isn't much. Patience and attention to detail are key when playing this game. This style of gameplay can sometimes result in you running around for 10 minutes, not knowing what to do because you've missed a very important detail somewhere. In addition, the AI can make the game doubly frustrating. Interestingly enough, when the game first came out, it was praised for its intelligent AI. However, in 15 years, the AI now seems clunky and outdated, especially in comparison to games today. There are times when you can exploit the AI by hiding from an enemy's line of sight, killing another one nearby, watching the first one run over to the body, and then killing them in turn. There are other times in which the enemy spots you without warning, from far away, before you have any idea that they were even around. I've also had this happen to me a few times. Because of this, and the game's already high level of difficulty, it feels really good to reach the end of the level. When you've successfully evaded your enemies, assassinated your target, and made your escape, you feel a huge sense of achievement because you've certainly earned it. And that's awesome. But if you fail, it's back to the beginning. There are no real checkpoints in the game, which isn't normally a big deal, as most missions are fairly short. However, this can get frustrating for levels that can take an upwards of 20 minutes to complete. And while the game does offer mid-level saves, it brings you back right to where you died, which, more often than not, results in your enemies killing you again and again. Graphically, Hitman is okay. It was amazing at the time of its initial release, but doesn't hold up very well today. It's by no means an ugly game, but frankly, it's 15 years old. I love the music in Hitman. I feel that the composer for this game did a great job overall in setting the musical tone for each level. My only real complaint is that most of the voice acting is terrible. I know that Agent 47 is supposed to be calm and collected,
Hello, sir.
but
What
more
can I do
often
for
than
you?
not, he just
I
sounds
need to use the
extremely
bathroom.
bored. And please don't even get me started on the awful stereotypical Asian voices.
Welcome, honorable guest. Every pleasure is available inside.
But I don't want to nitpick too much because I still think this is a good game despite its flaws. All in all, I enjoyed my time with the game, even though I often rage quit it due to its awkward camera angles and unintuitive controls. So, would the game still be worth purchasing today? I say yes, especially if you're already a fan of the series by way of the newer games, and you've just never gotten around to playing the earlier ones. This game is definitely not perfect. I don't deny it. But if you dig underneath its rough exterior, you might find a hidden gem. Hitman Codename 47 truly was the first of its kind. I believe it helped revolutionize the self-paced action-adventure genre, and continues to inspire game makers today. But if you aren't already a fan, and none of what I mentioned in the video intrigues you, then I would just go ahead and skip it. Anyways, that's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Did you like this video? Like, comment, or subscribe to get notified for future videos. If you'd like, you can also follow me on Twitter, or this newfangled social network that all the kids are going to called Player.me. As always, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.